Hey guys! So, today we are going to be building a lovely gingerbread house. So, will get to see the full process from start to finish. So, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first step we're going to do is we need to clear out all of these trees. Every single little one. Well, not all of them. Now we got the proper equipment. Let's get started! Now that we are nice and toasty, I think it's time to get a little snack. You know, doing all this work makes you a little bit hungry. Let's get some nice steak on the grill. How relaxing. Well, let's eat this up and then get to a little bit of terraforming. And I'll see you all then. Bye-bye! Although there is much left to do, I'm not going to make you watch all of it. Well, now it's time to do the outline in wool. We're going to use brown wool, green wool, blue wool, and dark blue wool. First, we are going to outline the entrance in green. We're going to do a simple 4x4. Don't mind my little bits of mistakes, it happens. And even 4 tall. So just like make a little box, we are eventually going to break down the sides on each. So don't worry too much. Next, we move on to the blue area, which is going to be our main base. We are going to do 4 on each side of the entrance, and then we will be going back by 12. In the end, this should be a 12 by 12 box of blue. Now we are going to do the sides. This will be the same on both, so whatever I do here, just repeat it. We are doing a 3 by 8 box, even though later on I will edit it and it will actually be a 3 by 7 with 1 gap in the back of the building rather than the front. I apologize for that mistake. Now that we have done each side and the front, it's time to do the back. So we are going to take the brown wool and we are going to indent 2 in from each edge and then 2 out. Then we're just going to fill that in. This is going to end up being a balcony, so it doesn't really matter too much. Now that we've done the basic outline of each of the rooms, it should look like this. Now it's time to turn the 2D room layout into a 3D layout. So we are going to build up by 4 on each edge, so it should be a total of 5 blocks tall. Then make sure to do it on every corner. Then we are going to fill in between each pillar and fill in supports where they are needed to outline this build. Okay, once you've done that, we are going to build up the main base by 5, and then just fill it in like we did all the other area in blue. now that we've gotten that part done, we are going to put it on the third floor, where you're going to go 3 in on each side. Then you're going to fill in between those 2 blocks that we've placed down. Then we are going to go up by 4, so it should be a total of 5 blocks. Then you're just going to do it around the whole thing, go back by the 12 blocks, and just continue the box. When you're done with that, it's time to just chuck it all away and get on to the next step. Okay, we're now going to work on the entrance. We're going to need stripped spruce log, stripped dark oak log, stripped dark oak other log thing, and then prismarine stairs. You are going to replace the green with the stripped dark oak, and on the corners we're going to do the stripped dark oak wood. When you are finished with that part, we are going to do the stairs. You're going to put them on each edge, then put it backwards, and then build right off it until it comes to a point. The last step will be adding 2 spruce stripped logs where it connects with the wood. And that is pretty much it for this first part. We're going to add refinements on each area at the end. So start by replacing all of the light blue wool with stripped spruce logs, and don't forget to put the cap on each one using stripped spruce wood. And I'll see you when it's done. We don't want to waste too much time, it's pretty simple. Okay, for this part it's a bit more complicated because we are not adding the spruce planks everywhere, just in a few spots. So we're going to do a line pretty much just on each side of the back here. Fill in these gaps. So yeah, just watch what I'm doing. I'll put on some good music for you.
The snow is gently falling down, magic lights all over town. Families gather, hearts are near, the most beautiful time of the year. Cookies baking, laughter flows, the fire warms as the cold wind blows. Every smile, every song feels like love's been here all along. It's time for Christmas, let the bells ring out. Time for joy, for love, no doubt. Wrap your dreams in red and gold, let your heart be warm, not cold. It's time for Christmas, sing it loud and clear. Peace and hope are finally here. Hold me close, the night is bright. It's Christmas time tonight.
Okay, now we are doing the third floor. We are going to do this one actually out of dark oak stripped logs, and then we're of course going to add the little caps of the dark oak wood. Don't worry, I'll let you guys finish more of that song.
The city glows, the stars all shine. Carols playing in sweet rhyme. Every wish that's whispered now feels like heaven here somehow. Children's laughter fills the air, kindness blooming everywhere. Underneath that mistletoe, let your love forever grow.
Okay, so we're going to use the dark stripped oak on this part also. And whatever we do on this side, just repeat on the other side. You know the drill. At some point you will see when I fix that small error, but until then, just, I'm just building. Now we are going to do the balcony part. We're just pretty much putting like 2 pillars and then a crossbar here. And after that we are going to do some pillars that go upwards, just like this. And that's pretty much it for this part. Okay, so now we are going to put the spruce blocks on each side of the side. That's a lot of sides, don't you think? And this is when I realized that I made a mistake and I needed to expand it on one side. So I'll show you that just, so you can fix it yourself. So now that we have fixed that, we are going to place the dark oak stripped logs in the middle, and then we're going to re-put the spruce on the side. Now it's time for the decorations. We are going to use a bamboo trapdoor, birch sign, crimson trapdoor, crimson stairs, and stripped mangrove wood. Let's get started. We are going to start by outlining the back of the front door with the mangrove wood. Then we are going to add a little staircase in crimson stairs right there. After that, we are going to line the entrance beams with crimson trapdoors. Once we add some nice gumdrops decoration, or, bamboo trapdoors on the front, we are going to do a little outline candy cane style. I would recommend, if you are on a newer version, to switch out birch for pale logs, but we're going to work with what we have. So we're going to do mangrove signs and birch signs. And that is our entrance. All done. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? The next bits will be a bit more complicated, but overall it should be easy. First, we're going to use dark oak trapdoor, mangrove trapdoor, white stained glass panes, smooth quartz stairs, block of quartz, mangrove sign, waxed oxidized copper trapdoor, and frog lights. Our first step will be to use dark oak trapdoors as little corner pieces, like little pieces of chocolate on our gingerbread house. We want to add it to every corner of this building. For this next part, we're going to put mangrove trapdoors in between each of the little chocolate pieces so that it can just add a pop of color. You are going to see this done multiple times, so be prepared. For example, we're going to do the same process at the very top of the roof. Don't forget to add some chocolate pieces there in the very front. And we will continue on every side. Okay, so right here is when I realized I need to add another pillar. So I grabbed the stripped spruce logs and just add a little pillar. And where we add the pillars, we will add a piece of the chocolate dark oak trapdoors. Then repeat the process on the other side. Now at the front entrance, we are going to add some windows. You're going to add a little bit of smooth quartz as icing on the windowsills. You're going to do it on both the top and the bottom. We are now going to work on this middle window. We are going to put smooth quartz here, and then we are going to put a waxed oxidized trapdoor on each side as little shutters. And after that, we are going to put all of the frog lights behind every window. We are then going to use white stained glass and put it over every window spot also. So we're going to add the last touches to the window. We are going to add some mangrove signs at the very end. And that's the front facade finished. Okay, so we are now going to work on the side. We are going to need a smooth quartz slab, crimson stairs, bamboo trapdoor, frog lights, white stained glass panes, tripped spruce logs, prismarine, stairs, prismarine slabs, and then a warped sign. So for this part, we are going to get the smooth quartz slabs and put it on the outline of the side of the building. And it's going to be like a layer of icing surrounding this gingerbread house. Then for under the window, we are going to use crimson stairs. Then you're gonna replace the top block also with crimson stairs on each side. We are then going to add the frog lights behind each window. Okay, now we are going to take the dark oak log and put it there and add a little gumdrop on top, then add the windows. And we're going to do that for the other side as well. Now for the side windows, we are going to put crimson stairs at the bottom of each of these windows and also the top. We are then going to add the glass in between and some gumdrops on each side of the window. And that is the side for us. Now we are going to work on the roof. Okay, so do a line of prismarine stairs on the bottom. Then we are going to go up and do another layer. Once you are done with that, we are going to add prismarine slabs on the middle part. But first, we are going to add some straight spruce logs to add a little pizzazz. So we're going to put the dark prismarine slabs and just do it all the way across and repeat the logs on the other side. You're going to add a nice strip at the very top to make it a full point to this roof. And once you're done with this roof, you will repeat the process on the other side. So for this part, we need dark prismarine slabs, dark prismarine stairs, mangrove fence, crimson fence, mangrove door, bamboo trapdoor, striped spruce logs, mangrove trapdoor, dark oak trapdoor. It's snowing! How pretty is that? It really puts us into the Christmas cheerful mood. We'll have to brave the cold weather and continue building. So we are going to add the mangrove fences right there. Then we're going to fix that little gap and add our stripped logs. We will then add our mangrove doors and put another mangrove fence there and fill in those 2 empty blocks with spruce and top it all off with a mangrove trapdoor. So then on this top part, we are going to repeat the same process for the doorway. Now we take the dark prismarine stairs and do a little outline outside of this box. You might have to break the mangrove trapdoor, and you just continue on the edge. Now we are putting the dark prismarine slabs and filling in the area of the balcony. Now we are going to add some crimson fences on the edge. Now we are going to add the skirt around the building using dark oak trapdoors and mangrove trapdoors to just fill it all in. Now for the roof on the balcony, we are going to break a few blocks and then 3 high on the 4th block we are going to put prismarine stairs all the way around. Break a few blocks that we placed earlier, and we're going to do the little top peak in prismarine slabs and add 2 little bits on the end that will come in handy later. For the last addition on the back, for now we are going to put a trapdoor here and here. Once we've put it on both the top and the bottom beams, we are going to add some crimson trapdoors to the bottom of the beams. That is now the end of the bottom of the back. We are now going to work on the top part, and for that you are going to need mangrove fence, stripped oak log, frog light, stained glass panes, bamboo trapdoor, dark prismarine stairs, dark oak trapdoors, and mangrove trapdoors, mangrove stairs, and dark oak stairs. And that should be about it. We're going to take the mangrove fences and put it up the edge of the top box and add a dark spruce log right on the edge. After that, we will use mangrove stairs to surround the windows, as well as putting our glow lights and our glass. We ended up having to raise up the stairs a little bit. So we can put in the middle column of these windows using stripped oak logs and of course the little gumdrops, aka bamboo trapdoors. We then move on to use spruce planks to fill in the edges of this. Now we are going to use the prismarine stairs to add a little roof on top of this ledge, just straight down and curved at the end. Then we are going to use more bamboo trapdoors on the edges of these poles. Are you guys excited to get to the end? I know I am. Let's get to work on the roof. We're adding stripped logs on the edges in a staircase type manner. And speaking of staircases, we're going to use dark oak staircases in each spot that there is a dark oak trapdoor. And just continue the line of 3. You can put it anywhere depending on how you want to style it or what's easiest for you to build staircase wise. But essentially we're going to put dark oak stairs where the dark oak trapdoors is all the way up in a 3 manner. And where the mangrove trapdoors are, we are going to use mangrove stairs. So, pretty simple. And once you've done this process, you will repeat it on each part. I will see you when it's done. Once you've finished each of the parts, there should be a gap in between the stairs and the wall. Just fill that gap in, continue the dark oak trapdoors and the mangrove trapdoors on the edges. We're going to start by breaking this row of striped dark oak. Then we will replace that block with dark prismarine stairs, and then we are going to work on the front. Okay, so for the front, we are going to start by using dark prismarine stairs, a little block, then some slabs, then another block. And then we're going to use mangrove stairs to do 2 in the middle for the windows, adding the luminescent frog lights. Then the mangrove stairs, putting up the mangrove fences on the side. Then we are using the crimson stairs to do a little outline down. The gaps between the windows, we are going to put spruce wood, and then we're going to add a bamboo sign to each side. Of course, we need to add the white stained glass for the window panes. And that's pretty much the front. Now we are working on the roof again. We are doing prismarine block all the way across. We will then take the prismarine block and build 1 up and across, all the way down and around the building. Then we will do another row of prismarine staircases across the whole thing. Fill in the gaps. Then we will go up another level and do another block up. Between the 2 sets of staircases, we are going to put every other block a crimson trapdoor. And where we don't do crimson trapdoor, we will add a crimson sign. Complete the process on both sides. Then on the edges, you will put stripped spruce logs, the trapdoors, and the crimson signs. I made some mistakes, but you will put on the stairs on this level again until they meet. It's a bit mismatched on the recording, but it shouldn't make really a difference. So we're going to do the same thing we did with the crimson, but with bamboo this time, alternating it opposite of what the mangrove did. So, for example, where there's a sign before, there is going to be a trapdoor now, and opposite. And now that all the steps are done, our gingerbread house is fully complete and put together. But we need a few more touches to put around, such as a pathway, which we are going to add, and some lighting and things. One more time lapse before the final reveal. Enjoy.
Time. voice the world will hear. Love has come, the time is here. It's time for Christmas joy so bright. This holy night, oh, it's time for Christmas. It's time for Christmas. It's time for love tonight.
I think it's now time for the final touch. Isn't it beautiful? Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye!